In today's video, we're going to show you 3 cheap and really effective ways to clean your garbage disposer. You'd be amazed how nasty these things get from year after year of grinding up food, but to clean them really thoroughly from time to time is super effective. So with that, let's jump right into it. All right, so sometimes these rubber things can be removed. I believe on mine, it cannot be removed, but you can see how much nasty, oh, that's gonna make me gag. Just nasty stuff is in here where it's in close proximity to where your dishes are. Now, if you want to, you can go down here, and some of these garbage disposers will have a plug. Mine is hardwired in, so I'd have to turn off the breaker, but just be mindful of that. If you want to kill the power to this, you're more than welcome to just be on the safe side. But generally, these are run by a switch like this one, or some of them have a plunger where you just press down and that activates the garbage disposal. Just be really careful when you're doing any of this so as not to accidentally turn that garbage disposer on, because that could cause some serious damage. Now, what I'm going to do is pull this up to where you can see what the inside of this looks like inside of here. Now, that's one of our blades there, and we're going to show you if yours is locked up, how you can kind of free that, because these are supposed to be able to spin around on that middle piece. Okay, so as you can see, this one is freely moving. That's how it's supposed to be. But if yours does not move freely like this, if it's caked up, you can take a screwdriver and just work it back and forth until it has this free movement. That's exactly what you want there. Okay, so the first method we're going to use is baking soda and white vinegar. So we're going to take a cup of baking soda and just pour it right down in there. And then we're just gonna follow that up with some white vinegar. This one looks weird because I actually use this to flush my tankless water heater. See that bubbling up real nice there. So just kind of let that do its thing. We can even do kind of a second dose here. Just gonna run that garbage disposer a little bit. And let's see if there's any difference here. Okay, so if we look down in there, a little bit cleaner. Mine wasn't like filthy dirty. The biggest thing is just this ring. But if yours is really sludged up, that can help. But let's move on to our next method here. Okay, so the next method we're going to be using is just ice. And the great part about this is that our ice is kind of like a block right here. So I want to get this ice out of my tray anyway. So we're just going to pour this all into the sink, let it run with some cold water, and that's just going to agitate any debris and put it down. And I've heard that this can also sharpen the blades. I don't know if that's true, but it can definitely clean it as it has some abrasive properties. And then it simply melts and goes down the drain. Okay, so we're just gonna run some cold water, turn on our garbage disposer, just dump it on in. Make sure you don't put your fingers in there to get this ice down there. Okay. Wow. Turned on a little bit of hot water there towards the end, just to keep it from turning into a block of ice in my drain. Nice and quiet now. Really quiet, actually. All right, guys, let's see what that one did for us here. Pull this back up.
Actually, those are definitely cleaner. They're definitely more silver than before. for sure. So I'm going to say that that definitely did some good.
So next we're going to show you the third and final step, and then after that we're going to show you how to clean this area really well and make this function like a brand new garbage disposer. But already with that ice, you could tell it's much quieter than it used to be, and things are just running a lot smoother than they were before. The last thing we're going to be showing you is these disposal cleaners right here that has a 1-year supply, has a citrus scent, and the really cool part about this is that this is a small family-owned business. I love the fact that they include a little note, and it's not a huge Amazon corporation. They have these individual disposal tabs that are in individual packs, which I really like. So I'll make sure and leave that in the video description. But let's pop one of these in and see how it does. It says to run on a full stream of hot water for 1 minute, then reduce down to a stream. So let's go ahead and get that started. Now with the lemon scent in mind, I want to mention something that other people have said is you can put lemon and lime wedges down in here, and that's really not a good idea. It does produce a nice scent, which you can accomplish with this, but what ends up happening is that wedge ends up taking forever for that garbage disposal to grind up, and you could end up with rotten lemon or something you want to smell good. It could end up rotting in there and just do more damage than good. Not to mention it could potentially clog the line, so you definitely don't want to put lemon or lime in your garbage disposer like a lot of people say. Okay, so now this says to bring it down to just a stream, and then it says to use 2 of these and just drop them down for the first cleaning, and you'll notice this foaming up. Once you start doing this on a regular basis, you only need to use 1 tab. And now we're going to flip on the disposal for about 1 minute. You can see all that foaming up there. See how it's foaming up real nice there. And you don't want to have this stream very big at all, just about like that. And it says to run it for about a minute.
Okay, so looking down there, we've got those pretty well cleaned. There's a lot of pitting on the bottom of this garbage disposal since it's pretty old, but it's actually really clean down there. There's no buildup.
So all 3 of these methods seem to work pretty well. So now that the bottom is all good to go, we're going to just thoroughly clean the inside here. And for that, I'm just going to be using this Comet. This seems to do a really good job. So we're going to just put a bunch of this down here and around the ring. I'm going to go ahead and clean the sink as well while we're in here. And we're just going to use one of these that we're going to throw away. We're not going to use this for dishes anymore since it'll be contaminated with this. So we're going to start with doing this upper part, and then we're going to work our way down and just see how much better this looks. So for this inside portion, I'm just holding it open and pulling towards me, and you can see how much nasty stuff we're getting off here. Just gonna go around on the inside now. Wowzers. Right, turns out. All right, guys, look at this. That is the cleanest this thing has probably ever been since it was new. I feel kind of disgusted that I let it get this dirty, but this is something that just gets overlooked so much. And that's just how it goes sometimes, but we did a real good cleaning. So as you can see, the back side does not have any stuff. It actually still has some suds from when we cleaned it, but I wanted to show you how this blade looks in here. So you can see how clean that blade is, and everything is free moving. Well, guys, I feel so much better knowing that this thing is nice and clean, as it's in such close proximity to our dishes that we're eating off of. Now, if you want to see the #1 thing that most people get wrong when replacing their garbage disposal, check out this video right here, and I'm sure you'll find it informative. Until next time, you guys be safe. Later.
Oh, sick. So nasty. Probably put some gloves on.